8 key indicators that the breakthrough is at hand. In this life, you might go through pain, suffering, and struggles until you are refashioned and redesigned into a person you are not really are. And this life is all about war. There are 8 indicators that shows your season is changing for better. After you have prayed, after you have fasted, after you've even made offering and sacrifices, after you have been prayed on and laid on of hands, have you ever noticed things not working? And then it's as if things deteriorated. Indicator number 1 that the breakthrough is at hand is pain maximizes, suffering tends to double. We normally say that the pain increases when it is nearing the end. And also the Bible says that the darkness is it intense towards morning. That's why even during childbearing, the indicator that the child is coming is labor pain that is intensive. So the moment you notice that your pain has hit the ceiling, that you're feeling you cannot endure it anymore, that is an indicator you are in labor ward. Push. Number 2 is dreams of triumph. Notice the rhythm of your dreams. Stand there and list down the kind of the dreams you are having. You will start seeing in your dreams you are fighting and winning, or you are being anointed in the dreams, or someone senior is giving you money, or you are getting healed in the dreams. So you start seeing dreams that are indicating triumph, even though in the reality there is nothing like that. Those dreams are showing you that already victory has been attained in the spiritual realm, just a matter of time for physical manifestation. Number 3 is reconciliation demand. Reconciliation demand. When you are near your season of breakthrough, you will notice a demand in you of seeking reconciliation, forgiving others, forgiving yourself, even going out of your way to go and find anybody that you have ever offended to ask for forgiveness. You notice even you start reconciling with yourself. You start calling yourself to honor, even telling yourself that I am forgiven. There is an aspect you shall notice in you called reconciliation demand. You want to go to your father and your mother to be in good terms with them. You want to be in good terms with your wife or your husband. You notice there is a pastor you were working with some times back. You have that a demand in you of reconciling. Your former boss, maybe you parted ways controversially, and you want to go. You know, that demand of being in good terms, especially with the people in senior positions, either pastors, father, mother, husband. That time, you notice there is a demand of reconciliation. Reconciliation. That's what Jesus says. If you are going to make an offering and you notice you are in grudge with your brother, leave the gift on the altar, go and then reconcile, then come and you do the offering. Number 3 is prayers of intense emotional tears. Prayers of intense emotional tears. You will notice you can pray even 6 hours. But when your hour of breakthrough comes, the weight of the matter overwhelms you. Remember Jesus, when he was in the Gethsemane, he prayed more earnestly until his sweat turned into droplets of blood. Why? Because his breakthrough of Calvary was at hand. One of the things you will notice is that you can come in the place of prayer, and when you just start praying, you become emotionally carried away, and the only thing you can do is to shed tears, just cry. The Bible says that he has put our tears in a cup, and he has measured our tears. One of the things that will indicate, that's why even in the book of Revelation says, he will wipe away our tears. You will notice when you come to the place of intercessory, when others are frying, when others are exploding with that earnest prayer force, you are emotionally carried away and you just break out into tears. You can learn from that from Hannah. She was in that pain. She was in that emotional investment to a point that only her lips were moving. She was not saying anything, to the point the priest told her to stop taking much wine. And the next thing, she became pregnant. Something else you should notice is small random opportunities. You will notice there was a time you were completely stagnant, completely redundant, completely idle, not by choice, but by circumstance. It's kind you have been confined into doing nothing. When your breakthrough is approaching, you shall notice small, minor opportunities. The Bible says, make maximum advantage of every opportunity. Maybe like in the church, you notice the man of God tells you will be announcing, you will be making announcements in the church, or you will be reading maybe prayers or a Bible study. Small opportunities, they start cropping up. Don't ignore them. Make maximum usage of that. Yes, and I know what I'm saying. That one is very key. Small random opportunities. They might not carry the answer that you are seeking, but that opportunity, if you take advantage of it, it starts to kinetic you from being potential. It starts now introducing you into your Rema and into your Kairos. So take maximum use of it. Something else is deep self-scrutiny. You will start scanning yourself so deeply. You start doing self-MRIs. You will start doing deep self-introspection, where you will call yourself to a place of privacy and scrutinize yourself mercilessly. You will become rough, asking us, what is this I did? You will go even in your history, trying to correct. So one of the things that you notice your near breakthrough is you enter into very self-scrutiny. Why? Because you do not want to be in error. You do not want to be the one that is causing your own whatever delay or something. You are not doing what we call self-sabotage. So you notice an unexpected force of you are analyzing yourself so deeply and so roughly. You are not having mercy on yourself. Something else, number 7, is unexplainable peace and rest. You shall notice in times of crisis, everything is not working. There is no food, there is no rent, there is nothing. But you notice inside you, there is something that is giving you an assurance. But you cannot see the assurance, but you're feeling a form of quietness and calmness, unexplainable peace and rest. Something else is restful temptations increases. Number 8, one of the things you will notice when you're near breakthrough, you will notice restful temptations, they increase, and the last is a very expansive. But you should notice